you. Have you ever talked to President Barack Obama?
Yes.
See, something told me you had. I just sensed that.
I met first Senator Barack Obama. In fact, he was aspiring to be a senator, and I was a part of a small group that met with him to help raise capital and finances so that he could be successful at his senatorial run. And then after that, I was a part of a group that helped raise money for his presidential run. And as a member of several national bankers associations, I've had the benefit of meeting with him at the White House. And so there's been several different meetings and visits and exchanges with our president.
And your thoughts?
I think he's a brilliant guy, very knowledgeable, and often misunderstood. I think that the period in which he has taken responsibility in terms of leadership of this country is one of tremendous demands, one where we were, and many folks have forgotten, in a deep Great Recession.
Yeah, the country was on fire.
It was suffering greatly. And so for him to be able to manage and bring us back from the depths of that Great Recession, depression, as I often refer to it, is significant because we were talking about double-digit unemployment, and we were talking about a lack of capital available for businesses and for individuals. And so that was a very trying time. And we were also engaged in war. And so you have a president that in many ways have been a tremendous success. And I think that history will show it while he doesn't get his credit today, but I believe in time he will.
Yeah, but, some kudos has to go to you and people like you because you're a banker. And you count numbers. And you deal with actuarial science and probability. And you had to have asked yourself, can this black man win? And beyond that, do I raise money for him?
Well,
I think a lot of kudos go to you.
Well, I thank you, Donnie. I will tell you this. When you grow up in an environment that I did, where you were often told that it couldn't happen, but with the grace of God and those who were a part of our community who said, all things are possible if you believe, and the only way that you could ensure that you were successful was to try and to make an effort. And I found that more often than not, if you put forth enough effort, there was some success, maybe not at the level that you wanted, but there was some success. I think back when we were organizing Harbor Bank, and I was a young man then, I would say for every 10 people I encountered, 9 of them said we'd never raise the capital to open the doors of the bank.
Is this when you were going around knocking on people's doors?
I was going around knocking on people's doors. I was sitting in churches half the night and so forth and so on, convincing those that if we were to have success going forward, we had to have the same kind of capital access and monies available for our initiatives and businesses as any community. And so had I listened to those 9 that said we couldn't, we wouldn't be here today. And the interesting thing is that even 5 years after we were operating, probably half of those 10 still didn't believe that we were real and could make it. It was only after I think we hit our 10-year anniversary that I got the majority of the naysayers to turn to positive. So I'm one of those ones who've always believed that with diligence, effort, you can survive. And that's why we're here today. I mean, as you all know, and many of your listeners know, a number of the local financial institutions did not survive the Great Recession.
Big names.
Big names, big names. But we did, understanding finance and understanding probability and risk. We properly sort of gauged our lending and our activities such that we could survive. We took our blows, as many did, but here we sit today.